Hey guys, I am McD and welcome to Our Darker Purpose. Been a while. It has been quite a while indeed. But again, if you guys are traditional watchers of this series on my channel, you know that majority of the time I record a bunch of them ahead of time. So I wanted to give a chance to myself, you know, I wanted to give the channel a chance to kind of catch up to where I am nowadays, especially since I'm getting bombarded with tips and hints and all sorts of good stuff from a lot of the users. Thank you so much to you guys. It seems like this series, out of the majority of my series, gets a lot of, you know, advice, and I welcome it all. I really do. I know some of the viewers are just like, hey, you know, don't take offense to it. I'm just kind of giving you some friendly advice, and I understand that completely. And I appreciate it, you guys. I really do. You've kind of let me on to a couple of helpful hints here and there, and I'm going to try to apply them to best of my knowledge. I promise I'm going to be doing what I can, focusing on a couple of those heads up that you have given me. But also at the same time, still going to try to just, you know, make headway in Chapter 4, do what I can. And again, it's been a bit, so if I'm a little rusty, please forgive me. The last episode I recorded was probably over a week and a half ago. That's the backlog that I have had. And I think there hasn't been an episode on the channel in maybe a couple days, but that's, you know, not a big thing because I was like maybe 8 episodes ahead. So we have 15 tokens, 20% move speed. I really don't want to go down on my health here, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the move speed. And it's not a big deal because we're getting the Prodigal Photo album. That's going to help us a bit. It's going to provide 50% extra EXP gained. So I'm gonna keep my head on straight in this in the, you know, episodes to come. I'm not gonna get frustrated with what the game gives me. I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna take it and make everything work to you know, as best as it can be. So I must admit, I'm not doing terrible for not playing in about a week and a half, and a new setup that I have here. I got the Blue Yeti mic that I was saying I had in quite a few other episodes on the channel, you know, on like Spelunky and stuff like that. And it's the first time recording with the Blue Yeti in front of my keyboard, really, because everything else I usually use a gamepad. And it was a little awkward at first to kind of finagle getting the mic right in front of me along with the keyboard right in front of that, and hopefully I don't get too much of my keyboard clacking. You know, I kind of made sure that I didn't get a mechanical keyboard for one of those main reasons, so I just got a Logitech instead, and it's softer keys, so it shouldn't be too bad. Cookies of Discipline I would love, but of course, some of the viewers are saying, hey, don't worry about it. Level up instantly on the next floor. You're going to get those levels anyway. Why don't you hold your tokens for something more important? And you know what? I see where they're coming from, and I'm going to take that advice. So hopefully, one of those viewers that mentioned that is going to just shake his fist in the air and be like, he fucking listened to me for once. God damn it, yes. Thank you. I really don't like walking into rooms where you have this kind of trap going on here where the spike balls or any of the other enemies will be right in front of the door, but I'll get over it. So we have Frothy the Dragon, and we're just going to go to town on this guy here. Shouldn't be too difficult. He never usually is. But I've already taken 15 damage on this level, so I need to kind of be careful a bit. I usually, well, not usually, but generally don't take damage on the first level. When I'm playing this game regularly, I don't make stupid decisions or run into stuff, but you know, it's just getting back on the horse here, and I still think I'm pretty content with my playstyle right now. So the only thing I'm worried about is if I'm still missing tokens that I'm leaving laying around, because I'm sure that's another thing that kind of irks a lot of the people that watch the series. They're just like, you don't explore the floor good enough. You're leaving tokens everywhere. And I realize that. It's just, I have bad eyesight, guys, and it's hard to see sometimes. But anyway, I got the extra juice box, refilled my health. Let's get out of here. Got an A ranking. We're moving on to floor 2. We've got the Broggs Cafeteria, normal style. Or we got Power Struggle. Kitchens, dining hall. We're probably going to end up getting the Cauldron of Yesterdayers. So, or, you know, Frozen Few. Could be. I'm going to go with the one with a higher reward set. It's a regular floor, but that's okay. Every extra merit helps, at least when we're going to be unlocking more perks. And it brings us closer to that challenge run that I really am interested in doing, where it gives us 777 HP at the beginning of the game, and it slowly just goes away after that. So we can increase our juice boxes and lose a little bit of move speed, but we're already 20% on our move speed, which is nice. 5 to damage, enemies are 50% more likely to drop chalk, juice boxes, and tokens. Now, here's my thought process here. I do like to get extra damage. I know a lot of people are saying, you know, don't worry about damage, worry about your health. But I like the fact that this could drop 50%. It's got a 50% more likely drop rate for chalk, juice boxes, and tokens. I think I'm going to go with that for just right now. Just right now. I like the idea of getting more chalk and more tokens. Just to purchase more stuff at the vending machines. Since I already have like 8 tokens. So I don't know if you guys agree with me on that. I'm looking for feedback. Please keep commenting on the videos, leaving those comments, leaving the likes, please, too. I mean, if you guys are honestly watching through these 60 episodes and finding it at least a little bit entertaining, you know, leave a like on there. It definitely helps me out a lot, guys, and I would appreciate it. Or at least spread the word to some of your friends, and, you know, like, hey, you want to watch this big idiot play Our Darker Purpose? He has no idea what he's doing. You could do that, too. You're more than welcome to. So we have another champion in this room, which I'm totally cool with. I would love a free item, because the treaty that we have right now, I think only, what, slows enemies down for maybe 2 seconds? Yeah, not too wild about that perk. But we're going to get Methy's Wickedness. We'll pick it up in just a second, because it's getting a little crowded over here. At least I think so. Now, Methy's Wickedness, I believe, does something with our merits. I think it increases our merit gain overall by, like, maybe 50%. Not quite sure off the top of my head, but we're gonna find out in just a moment. We just gotta take out this last Jack's Thrower. So Methy's Wickedness, what you got for me? Increases credit gain by 25%. Okay, not 50, but 25. Still better than nothing, right? So let's go ahead and take out our jelly blobs here. Always, always, always be mindful that they can leap a lot farther than you expect. They can catch you off guard, and you'll feel silly after when you're just like, I just took some stupid damage. Ugh. Let's go ahead. I would like to take you out. Yes, I do see that token, and you can bet I'm going to grab that token. I want to make sure there wasn't any other token drops, because then they're going to be like, you're an idiot. You don't see that. Just another side note to you viewers, and I'll stop harking about it. I do see all your comments, guys, and if I don't reply, I do apologize. I try to reply to every single one I can. Sometimes when I get those notifications of replies, I get them at work, and I just can't kind of get a second to reply, and I always go, oh man, I'll remember to do it when I get home, and then it's off my Google alerts and everything like that, and it just kind of goes away. But I do read them. Promise. And you know what? I'm gonna be getting to answer them a lot more often as soon as they come in, because I mean, if you guys don't watch any of the other series, you might be unaware, but I am now currently working from home. I work out to home, as Carl would say. So, oh shit, we want to go this way, and I would love to get that. Shit, wrong way, and somehow I still avoided taking damage. We're probably not going to get to the box. Oh, we are! Wow. Very... My manuscript. Good on you. Anyway, back onto what I was talking about. I am working from home now. My company has decided, hey, we have no room for you anymore. It's not a dig at me at all, but they're testing it out. They're just saying, hey, you know what? Let's try bringing some of these people the opportunity to work from home. You know? I should probably check the vending machine real quick. So they're like, yeah, you could work from home, test it out for a couple weeks if you like it. You can definitely do it. Man, the game really wants to sell me this Cookies of Discipline. And of course, you know, I could get chalk. I don't need juice boxes, and I don't really care for the merit slippers. I don't know what you guys think about the merit slippers, but it's those items that, like, hey, you have to perform a certain task before you get the bonus, you know? But yeah. So I'm working from home, and after 2 weeks, they're probably going to approach me and be like, hey, if you like it, you can keep doing it. So I've been doing it for about 3 days now, and today is my Saturday, so I'm getting time to actually record. And I will say, you know, I am enjoying it. It seems to be less stressful. The commute still sucks. I mean, if you guys don't get that, that was a joke. It's a really terrible joke, I know. But I make that joke anytime somebody asks me, hey, how's working from home? Are you liking it? Are you enjoying it? Of course, I just got to roll out of my bed, go to the living room, and just fire up the computer that they gave me. But, yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. I can, you know, just walk over to the kitchen during lunch, my hour lunch break. I can hop on to Twitch and just, you know, watch some of my buddies on Twitch do their thing. Deep Voice, if you guys don't watch him, twitch.tv/deepvoice. He has been regularly streaming at about I want to say 1 p.m. Central Time, or excuse me, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's 12 Central for any of you that live out in the same region as I do. But yeah, I have been stumbling into his streams for a little bit, watching him play some GTA 5 with a couple other people. If you like interaction, he does a lot of it. He, of course, does some multiplayer madness every now and then. So if you enjoy multiplayer games and you want to get on with a Twitch streamer, he's definitely one to do it with. He's a very entertaining fellow. I can't pitch him enough in my videos, as well as Big Red New York. Now, Big Red New York doesn't stream that often, but he puts a lot of content up on YouTube, youtube.com/BigRedNY. Yeah, another just awesome gentleman. I stream with those guys once a month for the wrestling pre-shows before WWE does their pay-per-views. So if you guys haven't caught those, shameless plug right there as well. But yeah, so far, this floor hasn't been too difficult. I've been kind of rushing through it a bit, at least on my part. I'm not, you know, paying attention as much because I'm just making small talk with you guys, and might be taking a little bit of damage that is not necessary. Now I want to, I just rolled into those bubbles. I want to check how many credits I have. Oh, we did get a level here. 20 to damage, 15 to life. Enemies are 50% more likely to drop juice boxes. I am going to take the... You guys are going to hate me. I'm going to go 20 damage. I should be increasing my life right now, but I think I'm going to go with damage, and then I think that's going to be it for my damage upgrades. I'm doing over 100 now, which is fine with me. And then I believe from here on out, I want to think my game plan will be to increase my health overall. So we've got Sudsy now, the other dragon. Again, not a particularly difficult boss. I think the hardest part about him is this little ice crystal that he has that kind of floats around on its own path. If you're not paying attention to that, it can really sneak up behind you and do some damage. I'm just going to sit over here, poke my head back out, and just try to hit him a couple more times. Hopefully he'll run into his... Yep, he'll run right into his glacial spike and do damage. Now, before they did the patch, before Avid Games did the patch, I don't think Sudsy was taking damage, or yeah, Sudsy was. I don't think he was taking damage when he ran into his glacial spike. I mean, that could have just been me, just not paying attention. But I'm starting to notice it more and more now, and that's a good thing. I was kind of hoping to run into. Oh shit, that's some dumb damage right there. I was kind of hoping to run into some random markings. I believe the boss is called. Or some scattered markings. It's the chalk boss that you would encounter in Chapter 1. I got a tip from one of the viewers to use chalk to kill her, and I'd like to know what that does. But we have cafeteria stuff again, so we're probably... Oh, we got a classroom. We could run into her right there if we do that. Woundwart's cafeteria, underlit, too small, and a leaderless. Let's go with the classroom. Maybe we'll run into the boss I was just referring to. Wouldn't be too bad. And I do like to hold on to my chalk, but I think it would be interesting to at least take her out with that and see what happens. I think it's like an extra class lesson that I could learn. And hey, I'm all about collecting that stuff. This game has thousands of unlockables to obtain. I've probably only scratched the surface. I think I've got like maybe 33% of the overall amount. You know, I just brewed some green tea before this video, and I haven't even taken a sip yet. It's got to be cool by now. It's actually got to be cold. I should probably do that. I should probably take an intermission after the next boss. Or if we get taken so far away from the boss room on this floor and we have to head back after clearing the floor, I can take a sip. Because my throat's starting to get a little dry. I couldn't escape that. Hey, at least we're picking up a bunch more tokens. I like that. So we should be at like around 20 tokens on this floor, which I will not complain with, or I will not complain about. We are taking some silly damage though. There's the boss room. And we'll go ahead and get this. Down to 67 health, but no need to really fret. We can fill it back up. Smiley face. Now I'm thinking about taking that just because it increases our critical chance. Shoddily copied coin drops, spawn, friendly chalk clouds. I'm not too interested in that, but I will get a disquieting draught just so we can heal ourselves for 25 HP. And we're going to use that right now, get us up a bit higher. And now we've increased our chance to do critical hits, which I'm game for. We are going to get another chest too, and man, I am just being kind of dumb about going through here. Cinder's Time Key. Another slowing item, which I'm not too fond of, but it's probably better than the Student Treaty. And that juice box that I just used, guys, that juice box is pretty much was rendered useless already. I'm already down to half health again. That's what I get for not paying attention too much, but oh well. I still think we'll be able to at least get to Chapter 2. I mean, come on, that's a gimme by now. Let's go ahead and take out this room. It's the chalk. It's the chalk shit that's been thrown at me. That's really catching me off guard. That and those spike balls, you know? Let's go ahead, take out this last spider. Don't creep up on me, man. Okay. Move through this door. Couple trash cans. Baragi trash cans. There we go. And we got some bubble blowers. Floor is actually bigger than I intended, and it's not like it's supposed to be a bigger floor at all. It's only floor 3, and there wasn't any perks claiming that it was going to be big. Let's try to avoid taking damage, shall we? That would be smart. Okay. More of this nonsense with just the juice box. Let's heal ourselves, not take damage, and grab this juice box. There we go. We got a token. I almost avoided getting that token. Well, not avoided, but I almost passed by that token without really noticing it. So there we go. My eyes are open. I can see clearly now. All right. More lightning nonsense. Just a lot of just invincible bullshit on this level that you can't do anything about. But we're back up to full health, full juice boxes, and it looks like that is the end of the road on this floor. We have the boss to kind of encounter, and that will be it. And, yeah, I'm going to go ahead, and if you guys don't mind, grab my, while I'm in a room that doesn't have shit firing at me, I am going to take a sip of my tea on the way back to the boss. Got a little hung up there. Okay, so it's not the scattered markings. We got Box of Nice Things, who we've been encountering a bit more often. Now, this is like probably our third time running into the box as of, you know, the last like 10 or 12 episodes. That's okay. We can handle them. It's just the bear traps that really kind of suck because they become faster and faster. I am happy that I'm doing more damage to this thing. And I can't remember if there's actually some sort of... Oh yeah, I probably do want to take you out, don't I? Because of that. It can warp. And it has those needle shots. Yes, I see you. Okay, you're gone. Now, what I was just mentioning was, I believe I have not unlocked the special kill for this boss. I think there's a special task. I don't think I've done that yet. The chopper is out. F that chopper. Let's just go for this box. I can do an easy job of just avoiding the chopper. And I think the more of it's the other enemies that you kill, I think these guys become quicker. The bear traps. So let's just kill the box instead and see what happens. Yep. Oh shit! You have to actually kill that. All right. I thought it was just gonna wither and die. It did not. So we have leveled up, which is awesome. Let's go to Wound Warts. Negative 20% move speed, we get more tokens, or we get 5% attack speed, 50% likelihood of additional champion spawn per floor. I'm going to go with that, up our attack speed, and more champions, more items. That's my thinking behind it. So, yet again, I know I'm sounding like a broken record, but another tip from somebody viewing the series, hey, increase your attack speed after you get a little bit more damage stacked on you. It's going to help a lot, trust me. So, I trust you. Do you trust me? I do, Aladdin. Alright, so we got a couple faster brogs here. Come on, there we go. I am very happy that I picked up the smiley sticker, because that critical increase has been helping a lot. I cannot deny that. Okay, a couple more of these. Old Smoky champion already showing up. You give me something good, probably end up giving me like a chalk drop, right? No, it gives me the merit can. So good thing we didn't take that 15 tokens from the last level perk we just got. So because we just got 12 more tokens that we can spend at the vending machine, and hopefully there's something worthwhile in there. I would be very happy about that. You see that we just got a little corner right there. I should have been familiar with this room layout and knowing that there was going to be a chalkman down there. Chair hurlers. Haven't seen you guys in a while. Let's go ahead and try to take one or two of them out right now. I don't know if the chair got me or if the just running into the chalkman did it. Regardless, gotta stay a little bit more focused here. We might luck out and actually, yeah, we're gonna level up again very, very soon. Maybe that's in part of the Prodigal photo album. Okay, couple grab hands. Looking to snatch Cordy, and I still walked into one. That's one of the biggest issues I have with this game, is that I always tend to walk into those hands. It's my fault, not the hands, it's just me. And me underestimating the oh shit. Oh, we actually avoided that. Me underestimating the hitboxes in this game. It's taken a while to adjust to them, but I'm still not 100% confident on, you know, my knowledge of where a hitbox kind of lands with enemies and Cordy, especially after being out of the game for like a week and a half now. Let's go ahead and head up here. We got our vending machine. What do we got? Ghostly Marble. It's going to let me penetrate shots. I am going to actually take Ghostly Marble. Shy Stella's Diary I will take as well. Heals 2% of life after every 5 enemies killed. Boom. Disquieting Draught. I will purchase that, so we'll be healing for 30 HP now. And that was a good vending machine. I am happy with spending all of my money right there. We have located Goneril's lair. We're going to ignore it for the time being and just finish up perusing this floor. We have not come across an archivist yet, which is surprising. We got our level here, 22 attack speed, 25 to life, restore 2% health when you pick up an Edgewood Meritorious token. I'm going to increase our life. We haven't done that yet. And the more we increase our life, the more that 2% from Shy Stella's Diary is going to increase as well. We'll probably be healing for 3 HP now for every 5 kills. We'll find out. Yep, I was right. 3 HP. So what do we got? We got another Chalkman. Ghostly Marble. If you guys are unaware, most of you are, but just in case you're new to the series, Ghostly Marble is kind of like the ghost shots in Binding of Isaac that lets you shoot through enemies, and if you get a whole bunch of them in a row, you'll be able to, you know, do damage to a bunch of them. I'm gonna avoid that Phantom Kid here. We got some giant men, giant bullies. One down. Thank you, Critical, for showing up. I thought there was 2. Maybe there was just 1. I'm going crazy. Alright. We'll head south and finish covering the rest of this floor. Maybe we'll get something of use to us. Alright, come on, hand. That's what I wanted. Okay, of course you were going to spawn a chalk cloud right at the most inopportune time. But easily avoidable. Alright, there's probably another chalk kid. Nope, just these 2 brogs. Alright, nothing else in here. We have covered the floor. At least I think so. Yeah, it looks like we're good. A kind of small floor for the Wildwood Fortress, but I'll take it. So let's go ahead, get into the boss battle, and finish up this episode here. We are going to lay waste to the shacks. That is always my tactic, my starting tactic, while avoiding taking damage from the ball chucker, the globe chucker. Okay, 1 shack taken care of. Let's go ahead and take out this thing now. Ah, shit, I probably shouldn't have stood there. And I probably shouldn't get into this corner either and just kind of get myself ready to take damage from anything that wants to swarm me. Ugh. Okay, that's taken out. Let's focus on, you know, no. I was going to say let's focus on that shack that spawns enemies, but I'd rather worry about these shacks down here, throwing out all those extra shots. Enemies are going to spawn regardless. They'll just not spawn as quickly if I take out the top left portion of the fortress. Okay, I almost dodged that section, but at least we're gaining some of our health back. And, you know, 1-2 juice boxes, we'll be back up to full health, because we're healing for 30 each time. So, this is not a situation we want to be in, though. Okay, let's use those ghost shots to our advantage here. Thing is, you can't worry too much, because we can heal ourselves, and I'm probably going to heal myself twice right now, which is fine. That worked out. Just avoid having to take any more damage so we don't have to heal again and use more of the juice boxes. Those are a hot commodity after all. I should be using Cinder's time key. Of course I'm not. You guys know I don't really dig using that weapon too much. I don't think it helps me too much. And I'm kind of dumb with my fingers. Like, taking them off of WASD is one thing, and then stretching it over to the E button is another. It's like, I don't know. But we'll go ahead and use it now. Thing with Cinder, though, is, too, it just gives me a little bit... It gives me, like, 2-3 seconds to kind of plan where I want to move if I'm in a jam. Because it slows me down, too. But I can kind of sit there, and my brain can process or kind of parse a path to kind of go through with all of these shots and enemies coming at me. So not doing as much damage as I normally like to, but I'm, you know, trying to follow some tips from the other, from the commenters, you know. And so far they haven't led me astray. I'm doing fine. Okay. It's just being a bit of a slog here. And we do have the critical chance to kind of fall back onto. Like, we're still taking some dents every couple shots here. The fortress is going to be out in a couple moments, but we have Goneril right now. Let's slow Goneril down, because I don't want to do... Oh, okay. It worked for a second. But I want to take out this fortress and not deal with all of these shots coming at me. Yes, Goneril, I see you. I'll pay attention in just a second. Now you have my undivided attention. Okay. So, just kind of duck and weave with Goneril here. Hopefully she won't get into that pattern of jumping back and forth. Hey, speak of the devil. There it goes. So, yeah, yep, there it goes. She's going to do that nonsense, and she'll probably do it back and forth just to irritate me because I started mentioning it. But, that's okay. At least I have increased shot speed here, so we can get off more shots at her. Let's avoid the lightning, please. Thank you for the critical hit. She'll be down to about half health in just a second. And I think the fortress itself was more of a pain in the ass to me this time around than Goneril is becoming. Just because she's just one entity. She's not millions of shots coming at me. Okay. Alright, and there's another jump. I'll use one more juice box just to play it safe. Yes, you can Tasmanian Devil all you want. I don't care if I do less damage. It's just the fact that I hate your jumping moveset. It's just a huge pain in the balls. You are getting larger. Oh, she landed a critical on me. Or at least I thought she did. But anyway, we bested Goneril. End of Chapter 1. And that's going to do it. So thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and comment on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time.